So do while programs we need to write. Let's write, I'll create a new class, separate class. Control structure programs. Where is that? Where is our project? Let's go to our project first. This is our project. So do so as I mentioned already in the do while example time, theory time. So we're going to use a do while loop. Two programs I'll show you here. One, we need to add the numbers, all the numbers, until the user either says no. So I don't want to enter any more numbers. So, but added numbers, entered numbers, sum them and return that sum. So that's what we are going to do here. Again, the input I'm going to give from the keyboard. So you have to give the input from keyboard only. So that I'll show you how to do that. Let's write private. So void add numbers. Okay. But all the input data I'm going to give in, so from keyboard during runtime. How to do that? So create object for scanner class to provide data from keyboard. So how can you input the data from keyboard? You have to use
by using scanner class.
So scanner will be equal to new scanner of system.in. So scanner class, just do that. And so we need to declare three variables total 3 variables. One is the number what you are entering, you need to store in some way. That purpose. And the second one, you need to sum. The sum variable I will declare, and also the choice. Enter one more number or not. Can you mute? Who is this? Can you please go unmute whoever not. So. Okay. And so I'll declare 3 variables. Declare. So variables. Just variable declaration only. You're not assigning now. You will assign later. First one is int number, which number you are adding. Then, so int sum equal to 0. So this is the number which is going to store what number you are entering, and this will sum of all the numbers will store. And character choice. What is your choice? So the choice can be either
yes or no.
Choice can be either yes or no. But we will take only a single character, either y or small y or n or small capital N. Okay, so any one of them. So it's up to you. First, so let's go and start the do block. So do block I am starting. I'm doing. Please enter the number. So number equal to scovj dot. Which method?
Next int.
Next int method. So now sum the enter number to some variable. So how can you do that? Sum equal to sum plus
Number.
number. So these are the logics. Please remember. Okay. Next, so choose your choice. Do you want to enter one more number? So let's go and do the choice. Decide the choice. So do you want to enter one more number? So you decide yes or no. Okay. So the choice equal to scobj dot next method dot how can you get the
Caret index.
character of index? So first character I'm fetching. Then while so choice is equal to
Yes. Y.
or choice is equal to small y. Until this you keep going. So keep going to the do block. Then you return the output. All entered numbers
Sum of.
plus sum. So this is a simple program. How can I execute this non-static method?
Create an object.
Just create object for the class.
Create an object.
For the class.
So what is the class name?
Do while
Do
programs.
while programs.
So do while programs. So using which keyword you are creating object, which is
New keyword.
So new keyword is creating object. So these are all fundamental basics. Please remember that. Class name,
Reference object reference equal to new class name.
class name.
Object reference dot non-static method.
New class name. So
DWBJ dot add numbers non-static.
execute it. See, it is asking, please enter. You don't enter your number. What number you want to enter? Sorry. So your cursor is here. It is still running. Can you see this? See, your program is still running. So enter here in the console. It is waiting for every input. Do you want to enter one more number? Yes. So do you want to enter one more? Yeah, please enter the number. So I'm entering. Do you want to enter one more?
Yes.
6. No. So what is the output? Is it correct?
Yeah. 15. Yeah.
That's the how you can go that. So if the choice is yes, the controller will go back to this do block. See, before condition, the code is executing at least once. If condition is false, okay, anyhow, this code is executed once. Any questions before going to the one more program, last program? Then we'll jump onto the
For loop.
for loop. For loop is the one mostly used ones. These are also you will use, but still. Are we good?
Yes, sir.
So you need to guess the random number. Guess random number. The same code I'm going to use here the object creation for the scanner class. I'll declare two variables. Yeah, I'll declare two variables. So this variable is this is the random number. Okay, so you have to change wordings. So random number. And this one is your guess number. You guess it. Guess number. So first of all, tell me, how can you generate the random number in 1 to 100?
Using the method generate random.
Math class.
Yeah,
Hmm?
it's in the math.
Math class.
Math class. Math class.
Call the static method generate random.
Random method, not random.
And
Random method. Okay. So random method. So which generates the random numbers. So I want 1 to 100. So which is going to generate this random number. Assign this random number to random number variable. So equal to math dot random. Math dot random. What is the return type of?
double.
Double. You can see there method name after double is there, then class name is there.
Yeah.
But I don't want random. So random number variable, what is the return type? What is the random number variable data type? This variable data type.
So this is integer.
But what is this returning?
Double.
So I need to multiply.
The type.
Even if you multiply also, what will happen? It is a double only. So you need to typecast it.
Typecast.
So I got the random number. Now, so do. So until I guess this random number, I need to keep rotating. So for example, while
Guess number equal.
Random number is not equal to
Guess number.
guess number, you keep going, keep doing, keep guessing that. So that's the logic you are building. So over here, please enter the guess number. Okay.
Yeah.
So how can you get the guess number? Guess number is equal to SC obj dot
Next int.
next int method. See how many times I used this next int method here, and previous also I used this, right? Next to double I think we use it, but I'm using here next int. Integer if you want, I'm going to call next int method. Okay. Now I know the guess number, I know the random number, but you need to check, right? Is it same or not? How do you know?
If guess number equal to.
Guess number is equal to random number. Then what you need to say in the message? You guess it correctly, right? You guess it correctly. Correct random number. Else if, so guess number is less than random number. So what will happen? You print a message saying that your guess number is
Less than.
less than random number. Try again. Okay. Else, see here I am covering again nested if else.
Yeah.
Right? I'm covering nested if else one more time.
Guess number greater than random.
Yeah. So you can just say that else means automatically if these two are not true, it's going to be say other one, right? And you don't need to write a condition.
Okay.
Just say that. So guess number is
Greater.
Random number is greater than, I think we have to write. Okay, this one is, you have to say random number is,
Correct only. Guess
Correct.
number is less than random.
so here you need to write a random number.
You can write more than. Guess number is
Yeah.
more than random.
More than, exactly, more than you write. More than random number. Try again. So here a semicolon is missing. That's it. So this is how you need to write the code. So did you guys tried running in debug mode or no? Nobody tried? Anybody good with that? At least one person also.
I tried, sir.
Hmm. Your guess number is less than random number. That means you need to enter a little bit bigger.
We can
Still-
print. We can print the random number also. Then we can.
And that's not a fun game, right?
Mm.
So that means see that now 50 and 45 in between the, so it is when you enter 50, it is saying more than random number. That means it is under 50. So I'll enter 47. That's it. So that's how many trials we took? 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
fourth one. Fourth one we guessed it correctly. This is a kind of game. That's it. Okay. So that's it. All the do while loop programs. Other than that, nothing. You just go and practice more. Okay. That's the only option. More practice, more confidence that will build in you. Now, let's go to for loop. So all right, while loop programs, you have to write using for loop. So that's the task for you for a weekend. So anyway, you're not joining on the weekends, right? So that's the task for you guys. All while loop programs, convert them into what are the programs I have written, you have written, the exercise I have given, all of them you convert into
Look.
for loop. So I'll write a small program, but not all. So let's see how to do that. I'll show you that. So for loop. So what is for loop? Sir, you have a while loop and you have a do while loop. Why do you need again for loop? So while loop and do while loop both are different category. So while loop basically you can use when there is no number of iterations you don't know, but only condition you know, you can use while loop. But for loop you can use fix a number of iterations. The number of iterations is fixed and you know that. Then you can use this for loop. That's the main advantage of for loop. And also for loop structure is it is most used topic. See, in all the loops, widely used topic is for loop. See that if you understand the while loop, you can understand easily for loop. So whatever the order I have given, same order it will execute. Execution also same order. There is no change. First, what is this? Initialization. Then condition. Then body. So when it comes to body, Kalyani, when it comes to body of the loop, Chandrakala, search for them. Nikita, when the body of the loop will execute?
If the condition is true, then it enters into the body.
Excellent, excellent. That's it. See that first you will initialize, okay? You will take the initializer value. Then you will check the condition. Once the condition is true, third point will execute. If the body is over, then where it will go? Increment and decrement. Increment and decrement part, it will go. So same order, 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Don't deviate. So same order you follow while execution time. If you remember these 4 steps and same order, see here, initialization. First, where is the initialization here? For bracket, initialization, semicolon. Next, what is the second step? Condition. Then, third step is body. Sir, third step, this one. What is the order? Here I am giving.
Body.
So, this condition after cursor will jump immediately to body.
Body.
Not here, it won't go here. So after body execution, then it will go to
Increment.
and decrement. Increment and decrement will give you whatever the initialized variable value will be updated here. It will be updated here. That's it. Other than that, nothing. It's just updating the value, and this updated value you take and cursor will pass to where? Condition. If condition is true, where it will go? Body.
Body.
So once the body is over, where it will go? Cursor.
Increment.
So increment, decrement after where it will go? Condition.
Condition.
If condition is true, body.
The body.
Okay, nicely we have shown the diagram. How pictorial this visualization is a very important. See that first the cursor will start in the initialization. Initialization after where it is going?
Condition. Condition.
So this arrow mark where it is going?
Condition.
This is the condition part, right? If the condition is true, where it is going? Arrow mark.
Body of the.
See that this is the body, right? So it is going to body. Body after where it is going? Cursor.
Increment, decrement part.
So increment and decrement part. So here it is updating after increment. Again, it will go to condition. If condition is false, it will exit the entire. So remember this diagram or remember that 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. Then you won't make mistakes. Okay. So that's all about. So these are all small, you can practice all these things. I don't want to repeat them. Those are all basic things I have given. Let's go and create some for loop programs. So I'm going to write one interview question program, okay, so that it will be easy for you guys to. So what type of method you want?
Non-static.
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 Non-static method syntax.
Access modifier.
Access modifier.
Void. Method name.
Method name.
Parenthesis. Logic.
So logic.
Return. Okay, void.
So access modifier I can take private. So void. So I want to print 1 to 100 without using numbers. Sir, how is it possible, sir? You can ask, right? So what is the question? Did you understand the question? You need to print
1 to 100 without
1 to 100 without using
numbers.
Numbers. In your program, you should not use any number. But output should print for you 1 to 100. How can you do that?
Alphabet.
Alphabets, good. One good and no suggestion. So print 1 to 100 without using numbers. Without numbers. without using numbers, you have to say. Okay. How can we do this? This is all you should know our ASCII code tables.
Ask.
So ASCII code tables, you all know, right? So, and just do that. That's it. So printing 1 to 100 without using numbers. See that how to print. So what is the for loop syntax? For bracket initialization.
Initialization.
So I equal to
Equal to new condition.
next condition. So what is the condition? I less than or equal to
Yeah.
what is the 100 character? So what is small a?
97, 96 or 7,
97.
97. Okay.
So did I use anywhere numbers?
No.
No.
That's it. So this is the how you can call. So I'm going to create an object with anonymous object. What is anonymous object? I'm going to call this method with anonymous object. Calling a method with anonymous object. Calling non-static method with anonymous object. What is anonymous object?
Creating object for a
Without
class
reference
without reference variable.
Without reference variable, you have to create. How to create object for a class?
New class name.
New
Class name.
That's it. This is the anonymous object. So there is no reference variable. Dot the method name. That's it. Single line, it will be over. So that you are saving the lines of code. Is it printed?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the simple. See, all logical thinking, okay? Other than that, nothing in the code. Just thinking and writing different programs. Okay, let's go further. I think we did this program yesterday. You also did, and you do that. So I don't want to do that. Nested for loop. So what is nested for loop? So till now we have seen a single for loop, right? But what is a nested for loop? Loop inside another loop. That's called nested for loop. So nested for loop is we can use one for loop inside the other for loop. The inner for loop executes completely after complete execution of the outer for loop. Now, first outer for loop, one iteration comes inside, then inner for loop will iterate all the iterations. If inner for loop condition is false, then cursor will go to outer for loop. Outer for loop will again increment the value and check the condition. If the condition is true, then it will come to inner for loop. Inner for loop will start from the beginning again. Then all the iterations it will finish. Inner for loop inside. If inner for loop condition is false, then cursor will go to outer for loop increment decrement part. So that is the how this code will execute in nested for loop. See that for bracket initialization semicolon condition semicolon increment or decrement. For inner for loop, this loop inside another loop. initialization semicolon, condition semicolon, increment or decrement. Then body of the loop. So this is the how you can write a nested for loops. Let's go and write the nested for loop demo. So
Sir,
yeah.
one doubt. In the previous program for int I equal to, oh, okay, now I got it. So you are dividing with the same number, so it will be 1. Okay, I understood.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah, got it.
Okay. So protected void, and I need to print a nested for loop demo, nested loop demo. Result, I'll keep it a nested for loop demo. Okay, so see that. Let's print no for. Okay, here I'll bring the cursor here to next line. Okay. Now for initialization int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 3, I plus plus. Then inner for loop inside, again I'm iterating for int j equal to 1, j less than or equal to 3, j plus plus. Now I'm going to print, so I'm going to print I comma I plus comma, you have to put in the double quotes, right? If you want,
Hmm.
then j. Okay, so this is the one thing I have to do that. So let's see how to do this. So what, understand here, the for loop execution, if you know, again, I told you 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So what are the 1, 2, 3, 4 points?
Initialization, condition, body.
Body increment.
Here
and
body
decrement.
means this one. For outer for loop, body means this one. For inner for loop, body means this one. Okay, clear? Now execute. First, initialization. Then where it will go?
I equal to 1.
1 less than or equal to
3.
3. Output, what is the output? True or false?
True.
True.
True. Next. So what will happen? The condition become true. Now what is the next step?
Body of the loop.
Body means this is one. Now again it will start here. Again this is another for loop. So this is the initialization. So initialization after what is that?
1 less than or equal to 3.
Less than equal to 3.
True.
The what will happen?
It will go on print I value 1 and j value 1.
Okay. So I value 1 comma j value 1. Now what will happen again? After this inner for loop body, after what will happen?
Okay. Increment.
Increment operator.
Increment of this one, inner for loop incrementation. So do the incrementation of j.
2.
What is already j1 no? Plus 1.
1.
Become 2.
2.
So now
Plus.
what will now after incrementation, where the cursor will go?
Condition.
Condition.
So what is the condition?
2 less than or equal to 3.
2 less than or equal to 3. True or false?
True.
True. Now what will happen?
Body.
1 comma,
Two.
I still 1 only. I still 1 only. 1 comma, j value
2.
2.
2. It's level by level, I'm step by step, iteration by iteration, I'm saying, please focus. Okay. So next,
We'll go to
So incrementation, J value becomes
2 plus
plus
1.
2 plus 1, 3.
3. So now condition it will go
No.
3 less than or equal to 3.
3.
3.
True
True.
or false?
True.
True. So now what is the output?
1,
1, comma 3.
Now again, where it will go cursor?
Condition.
Hmm?
increment.
No, increment.
Increment, right?
Increment.
Yes.
3 plus 1,
Plus 1.
4. Now it will check the condition.
Equal to
4 less
4.
than or equal to 3. True or false?
False.
False. False means what
False.
will happen? It will exit this loop and it will go to
That increment. Yeah.
increment part. Increment body is over now. Outer for loop body is over. Now where it will go after outer for loop body? It will
Increment.
go to increment area. So right, increment area. So I equal to what is the I value currently? 1 plus
1.
2. So then where it will go? 2 less than or equal to
3.
Is true.
3 is true.
True.
Now what will happen? Again it will come to inner for loop. The condition is true, so comes inside the inner for loop. So here j equal to 1. So that is the j equal to 1 less than or equal to 3 true. Now I value will change to what is the I value? 2 comma 1.
1.
J value 1. Next it will go to j value will, so this body is over. It will go to j plus plus. So 1 plus 1, 2. So after this j value, it will go to this condition. So 2 less than or equal to 3, that is true. Comes inside. So print
2 comma
2.
2.
Then so j value will update to 3 and 3 less than or equal to 3 true. Comes inside. It will print 2 comma 3. So now again the j value will update to 4. 4 less than or equal to 3 false. And it will exit this inner for loop and it will go to outer for loop increment part. So these are all very easy ones, if you concentrate. So now what is the current value? 2 plus 1.
2 plus
3.
So
3
now
less
3 less than or equal to 3, it is true.
Condition is true.
Comes inside again, start from inner for loop, starts with a 1. So 1 less than or equal to 3, true. So comes inside 1. J value, what is I value?
3.
3 comma
And
1.
J value 1.
1.
So now it will go to J plus plus. Body is over, body executed. This is the output, this body output. Now it is going to J plus plus. So J is
1 plus
3. So J 1 plus 1, 2. So 2 less than or equal to 3. True comes inside. Now 2 comma. So what is the I value? I value is 3, right?
Yeah.
I value 3 and J value 2.
2.
Again 2 plus 1, 3 and 3 less than or equal to 3. True comes inside. I value 3. J value 3. So again, it will go up and increment the J value 3 plus 1, 4 and 4 less than or equal to 3 false and it will go up to the outer for loop. So I equal to 3 plus 1, 4. So then where it will go? 4 less than or equal to
3.
3. False or true?
False.
False.
That exits entire loop. Good?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's it. So inner for loop. This is a very, 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 very important loop. So I don't know how many of you understand. I want you guys to explain me like this, how I explained. How I explained, that's the how you need to explain.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's go next program. One more program, otherwise we'll jump onto the array. So you can practice all this. You have a lot of rectangle pattern. See, same final int max row equal to 4, max columns 5. So int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to max rows, I plus plus. See, final variables, how you will write capital letters. So that's constants, columns, and outer for loop. See here, you need to catch one more thing here. Int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to max rows. This variable you are using here. I plus plus for int j equal to 1, j less than or equal to max rows.
Max
J
score.
plus. See, can you see here? I'm using system.out.print method, not println. Why? I want to print all the staircase, the rectangle pattern, basically, not staircase, but rectangle pattern. So that rectangle pattern you need to print. So that's the output you will get like this. Also, you can say staircase also. People will indirectly will ask like a staircase, right? This looks a staircase, right? So that's how we can print. And second example, here you need to print a rectangle, so triangle shape you need to print it. So you need to catch here this point here, the condition. So can you observe here? The row number 1 star, first row, first star, second row,
2 stars.
third row.
Increasing.
Star.
That means this one is a outer for loop is always rows, inner for loop is a columns.
Column.
So now see, this is the one column and this is the second column. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like this, that means I value and j value should be same. So what is the row count and column count also should be same. That's why I'm using j less than or equal to I. How many rows you want in your triangle? So do that. So that's the main concept here. Just practice this, okay? All this, understand how I executed it. Same way execute step by step. So then you will get a better confidence first of all. So that confidence, nobody will give you unless you are not practicing. Take a pen and paper, write all the iterations and send me in the WhatsApp, okay? Everybody. So everybody, you send me in WhatsApp in our group. I want to see all the people, how you are executing this. So all iterations I want to see. Okay, so if anybody misses, I won't allow you next class. So I want to see in our group your notebook. Take a notebook or your Eclipse also fine for me. Eclipse also, how I have written here. See why I have written like this. You also practice. I don't know. Then why I have written here? So just the way you can understand the loop, how it is iterating. Once you understand, you don't need to write this, right? Am I right or not?
Yes.
Once you understand how the loop is executing, you don't need to write all these things. Okay, yeah. So thank you, and let's go and execute this. How many objects will create here?
2.
Hmm?
2.
2 objects. See, same code that is. Okay. So let's move on. We have very small time. I need to finish this. Break and continue. What is break? So break statement is encountered inside the loop. Generally, you will write in the if condition. Loop inside if condition. If condition inside, you will write a break. So that means if the break is encountered, the loop is immediately terminates. It won't go to further iterations. That is the break statement. You don't want to loop it because unnecessary waste of time, right? Once your condition is satisfied, don't iterate again. So instead of iterating more and more, stop that. How you can break it? How you can terminate that loop iteration? By just calling the break keyword. Just write the break keyword. Okay. So that's a break statement. So this is how we are going to write. So for int I equal to, so let me create a simple program. So break statement. So let me execute this code for you. So I'll run in the debug mode, okay, so that you will get a better idea. Okay. So I'll run from here, the debug mode. This is the debug mode first step, right? Then what is the next step?
Changing to
Debug.
Change to
debug.
debug mode.
Changed.
So then right click,
Debug
Debug
as
as
Java application.
Java application. Then what is the next step?
F6.
So F6, you have to use F6. So come down. See the right hand side variable values also. I value how much? 1. So 1 less than or equal to 10, true. So, and next if condition. If condition is true or false?
False.
False. False means what will happen?
Break.
Which line it will go? Why break, madam?
I
False
Sorry,
prints,
is available where?
it prints.
it prints I value.
So it will come to 13th line. It will jump to 13th line. Observe that. See, it jumped to 13th line. It didn't go here. Why? This condition becomes false. Now, next where it will go?
Increment.
Increment part. Loop. It's going to loop only. Still loop is not broken. So, see that I value becomes 2. Automatically incremented. Condition is checked. It came to 8th line. Checking condition. Again false. So 13 will print. So now I equal to 3. 3 equal to double 5. 3 double equal to 5. False.
False.
That's why 13th line is printing. Again, I value increments to 4. 4 equal to 5. No, false. Again, it will print. I value 5 now. 5 equal to 5. True or false?
True. True.
So now where it will go, cursor?
Break. 10th.
Break.
So
Break.
it will execute the break. Break means what will happen? It will jump out of the entire loop. Where is loop ending? This is the loop ending. Loop ending here. So it will exit and comes here. See that? It won't go to further iterations. See that? 16th line it came. Why it came 16th line? Because break
Conditions.
encountered. Break encountered. That's why entire loop is terminated. No more iterations it is going. So that is the how code will be executed. That's it. That's how to run in debug mode. Go to Java perspective. Next, continue statement. Continue statement skips the current iteration of the for loop, while loop, do while loop, all this. So wherever continue is encountered, further it won't execute. It will go to next iteration. So the further from continue after whatever is there, it won't go to next line of code. It will directly jump to the increment or for loop. Next iteration, it will start. So that iteration will end here only. Wherever encountered the continue, it will end there only. So then that is this continue statement. Continue will skip the next statement. So here, if you see here, for int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus. If I percentile by 2 double equal to 0, then continue. I'm saying, okay, all the even numbers, you skip it, I'm saying. And it will print only odd numbers. So because if false only, it will come here, right? So when it will become this false, if
Odd.
that is an odd number, that means only odd numbers I am printing here. So this is the another program. So let's do this. Continue. Create a new class. Take this code. So you want me to run in debug mode or so normal mode is fine?
Debug mode.
Hmm?
Debug mode.
Okay. So first place the toggle breakpoint. Then change the top right side debug perspective. Then right click, third step, debug as Java application. And then the line will come. Now you need to act. See, it is running mode. Now we need to click on the F6. See I value. So right side I value updated to 1. So it came and stopped. You have to act now. Step by step it is executed. That's a debug mode. Step by step program execution, you will use a debug mode. See that? Now first, I percentile by 2 is not equal to 0. That's why it jumped to, so this 14th line. Now I value 2. 2 percentile by 2. True or false?
True.
True. True means where it will go?
Next iteration.
Iteration.
Hey, madam,
Increment.
basics you are missing. So
What is
first, this if condition is true, where it will go? Don't jump. Okay.
11th line.
It will inside. It will go inside the if block, right? If block has to execute, right? Lavanya, what is happening? Without executing if condition, how it will jump to next, madam? You have to encounter the continue, right?
Yeah, I'm telling after continue.
No, why are you jumping? That's what my question. Don't jump. So just condition is true now. It will go inside. Now continue execution should happen. So after execution of continue, then it will jump to next iteration. Say it didn't go here, but still this statement in the for loop only. But it didn't execute further code. Wherever continue is there, it is jumping to next here. So that is the continue statement. Very important, this continue break.
One more doubt. Like if you put a system.out.print after continue, will it won't print, right?
No,
Yeah, okay.
no code will execute after continue. Continue keyword executed, then means it is skipping further whatever the code is there.
Okay. Yeah.
Generally, we won't write here. You are saying is skip it. So generally, we should not write the continue after anything.
Yeah, there is no use of writing it.
No use. It won't execute, right? Any code.
Yeah.
See that?
Okay.
See, only those are executed. That's it. Okay. So that's it. All the things only now pending. We have array concept. So next week we'll cover array concept, and then we'll start the basics will be over with this by next week, and then we'll start the advanced Java. So advanced Java will take another 1 month. So so Java is the very, very important. That's why it will take more time also. No problem. But until unless you are not practicing, no use.